Hello, it's Tuesday, September the 30th. Don't speak too quickly is our title of our lesson today. It comes out of Proverbs chapter 29, verse 20. It's our devotional word for you today. Proverbs 29:20 says, "Do you see a man who speaks in haste? There's more hope for a fool than for him." Ouch. That hurts. You know why? How many times do we say something so quickly we don't really think about it? It says there's more hope for a fool than for somebody that speaks in haste. The book of Proverbs has so much to say about our tongue and our speech. Something you might do sometime is go through the book of Proverbs and take a marker, some colored marker. Just mark every verse that has to do with our speech, things that we say, and see how much of Proverbs has to do with our talk and our speech. Solomon here is telling us that a man that speaks too quickly lacks control over his speech. This leads to poor decisions and damage to themselves and to others. Some examples. Remember when Peter told Jesus said he was going to go to Jerusalem and die. And Peter said, "No, you're not. Peter, this is the master you're talking to." Jesus said, "Get behind me, Satan." Then remember they were at the Last Supper, and again Jesus said he's going to be arrested and all. And Peter said, "No, you're not." He said, "Peter, you're going to deny me 3 times." Peter says, "No, I'm not." He was quick to defend himself. He acted rashly, in haste. And yeah, we know Peter denied Christ 3 times. In Judges chapter 11, verses 30 to 31, there's a man named Jephthah. He made a rash vow. He had just been victorious in this battle against the enemy, and he made a rash vow to God. And his daughter he said he was going to give to God the first thing that came out the door of his home, and the first thing that came out was his daughter, his only daughter. He regretted it. He regretted it so much, but he had made a vow to God. We need to be careful making promises. We need to be careful talking too quickly. What causes us to talk quickly? Well, impatience. I cannot wait to let you know what I know. I know this. You're going to be impressed. Impatience. Second thing is stress and anxiety. Sometimes this causes us to talk from emotions rather than from logic. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm anxious, and so I just react and I speak too quickly. How can we avoid rash speaking? Well, slow down. If it's good now, it'll be good later. Just slow down and think about what you're going to say before you say it, and then seek wise counsel. Maybe you're getting ready to say something, and something tells you no. You go and talk to somebody that you have a lot of confidence and respect for. They might help you to see that, no, you shouldn't say it at all. Or maybe it just needs to be said at a different time. And don't be too quick to speak. If you're emotional or you're tired, or if you feel on top of the world. You feel on top of the world, your defenses are down, and you rashly say things like Jephthah did. Allow the Holy Spirit to guide you what to say and how to say it. There is a hill in a Lake District, and the name of the hill is called Rash. R-A-S-H, Rash. How did it get its name? Well, it was a time of a difficult time for people at that time. It's harvest time, and they needed everybody to be there to help with the harvest because many men were away at war, and they needed every able-bodied person there to help bring in the harvest. And so this young man and his sister were walking down the hill. They were walking towards the place to go help with the harvest, and they see this man out in the boat on this lake, and he's fishing and thinking, how the gall of this guy to be out fishing, having fun fishing, while everybody is needed for the harvest. And the guy said, I'm going to go down and tell him. I'm going to tell him off. So he heads down the hill. And as he gets down the hill, he motions for the guy in the boat to come over. And as the guy gets closer and closer, he sees that the guy is older. He's bent over and stooped. And on the bottom of the boat is a bunch of fish. And he said, "What are you doing? Don't you know we need everybody to help with the harvest?" The man says, "I have done that all of my life, and I'm old and stooped and bent over. I can't do it anymore. So I thought if I came out and caught fish, then I could bring the fish in and we could fix the fish and feed the people who are bringing in the harvest." And the young man felt very ashamed that he had jumped to a conclusion. And he looked up at that hill as he was coming down, and he named the hill Rash, because he rashly judged this man. He spoke too quickly. Don't speak too quickly. Let me ask you, are there more things that you wish you hadn't have said, or are there more things you wish you would have said? For me, easy. There are more things I wish I had not said. We can all work on not speaking too quickly. James tells us to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Slow to speak. Listen. Think before you talk. Have a good day.